What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the CornerCade. Thank you all for joining me. And guess who I brought along, guys? You betcha. It's Mrs. CC. Let's go, guys. We are back in the building. Guys, I feel like we were just here, right?
No.
Here, let's do this. There we go, guys. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Listen, I was going to take the night off tonight. And, my wife was like, hey, I want to go live. So we're going to talk to the community and we're going to bring one of our shows that we had planned for you guys back-to-back nights. As you can see behind me and Mrs. CornerCade, we were working on yesterday the Fast and the Furious mods. Those light up coin doors right there. We got them both to working, so everything's easy peasy lemon squeezy now. And thank God. That was a little bit of troubleshooting that we had to do, but thank you to the community for sticking by our side and helping us out. And speaking of the community, guys, let's go ahead as always and bring you guys in the building to say hi to everybody. Thank you for joining us, everyone. I don't know how many people are here. Again, Restream for some reason took off the counter of how many people are watching the show. I don't get it. But let's
32 people.
Okay, well let's
We
go.
just dropped down to 30.
Hey, that's okay. 2 people had to go. They had to quick use the bathroom. I understand. Jason Little Alien is here. He did it for the cookie. What? The cookie. What? Thank you so much, dude. Again, for super chatting cookies to us at the CornerCade. We went in after the show and we went in, to say the least.
Kids actually had cookies for breakfast. They saw that pink box and
they saw the pink box and it was game over. Now,
over.
what was our favorite? It was the one with the frosting on it. What was that one?
I think it was cake batter.
That one was good, Jason. Thank you again. That was really good. J-Rod is in the building. Let's go, man. Kato is already putting his vote in. Guys, if you haven't voted, we are going to have a little cool conversation tonight. Guys, what is coming next to the CornerCade? We shall find out tonight. We're going to find out tonight. J-Rod is in the house saying gamings and cookies, a killer combo, 100%. A lot of cookie talk. Love it. Mike Hawker says the tailgate party is almost over. Let's go. That's right, man. I feel like I was setting up forever here. You guys should see.
I haven't seen you since we got home.
Yeah,
tonight.
You guys should see how much behind the scenes stuff goes on. So even though that we're in a better location where everything's still set up, when I have Mrs. CornerCade come on as a guest, it's a little bit different because we have to set up essentially a new setup for her. It's not that easy, but you gotta troubleshoot things. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Mrs. CC up top here, how's the weather up there?
What? Oh, I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, you got to look down below.
How do I do that?
Just like that. Let's go. Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Okay, so I feel like we're in an apartment, top and bottom. But no, long and short, she's got a new camera now, guys. So, your always continued support obviously helps make the channel better. We put everything back into the channel, guys. So she's got a brand new camera, the same one I'm rocking. So now everything looks normal. It's not all wishy-washy colored washout. But long and short, Mike Hawkert says here, I'm going to be adding an inline riser to my KI. Great decision, man. Mike Hawkert, I want you in the comments to G.I. Joel. Tell him the CornerCade sent you, man, because it really does help us out too to get the name out there, man. Like, that is so very cool. And this is going to be a lot of cool conversation tonight. So don't stop the questions, guys, because we have a lot of topics to talk about. Put them in the thumbnail. That's the final 4, guys, of what we're deciding to kind of bring into our home arcade, since Arcade 1UP and other home arcade companies really aren't doing anything as of late. There's just nothing going on. So, like Mrs. CC said, hey, it's time to mod our existing cabinets. It's time to make them a little bit better. Light up the coin doors, change out the buttons. It goes a long way at just making those, our home arcades just that much better. I think, let's see, Waze is in the house saying, let's go. That's right, man. Let's go, guys. If you haven't already, give this video a like. Goes a far way, as always, to supporting the channel.
Rhyme or reason when you do, super chats or memberships. I know you're, saying hi to everybody, but it drives me nuts because Visal is here, and he gifted memberships.
Well, we'll get to that.
I know, but,
it goes in order.
It drives me insane. Visal, I see you.
I know.
Thank you.
We'll get to that. Damian Williams is in the house. There's no really rhyme or reason. I'm just going down the list saying hi to each and every. That dude, I love the energy, dude. Let's fucking go. That's right, man. My Conqueror's is ready to start the show. Guys, I am like this. I want you, home arcade community, you guys, if you don't know me by now, you guys know that I'm always hyped, always happy, and always just like down for retro gaming to have fun. This is what this hobby is all about. Long and short, when I'm in the comments, I'm literally like this, like, guys, let's go. Are you hyped for New Wave Toys to be here doing giveaways? We got 300 people in the chat. Let's go. Like, I'll type it out and everything. But you guys know me. It's just that's the energy I love to see. J-Rod, every time is pizza time. It's not Cowabunga time. Constorm Entertainment's in the house. Good evening, CornerCade. Thank you, man, for stopping by. Christopher Camera, local favorite here. You know him from the Facebook groups here. Camera Cage just dropping by to say hi and bye. Played too much pinball and I'm tired. Hey, man, catch us on the replay. That's all that matters. Tony C.
Look at his food. He had a hero the other day.
Yeah,
he
always
poolside, and it was like smiling at me.
That's
huge.
Tony C is here. The missus took her hair down. It's game on now. Oh, what do you have to say to that, Mr. CornerCade?
It is. It's pretty accurate. They know me.
Oh man, Weissel is here, so you know that's always a breaking news sounder for sure.
Come, but when he
does, exactly. So Weissel doesn't come, but when he does, he brings the heat. So let's go. Guys, let's go. Weissel is here getting 5 CornerCade crew memberships, guys. We always put exclusive content out. It's 99 cents to join the month, so super easy to do that. Like I always said, he came and get a soda out of the vending machine for that much, so go ahead and join for the month. We got Christopher Camera in the house getting a membership. Skyhook here, our boy Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, Tim 1, and Mrs. CornerCade. The streak continues. How you keep getting memberships it's literally insane to me. Like, oh my god. I should
probably just start renewing mine so someone else can get
that would be because
I keep forgetting. You don't Sorry, guys.
Oh, it's just too funny to see that all the time. I'll take it. But Weissel, thank you as always for supporting the channel, man. Big time contributor for sure. Jay is in the building here. Cheers to all my lads and ladies at the CornerCade. Thank you so much, man, for stopping by. We got your gaming techie in the house. Hey, guys, finally catching you live. Watch replays a lot. Well, thank you so much, man, for being here and catching the replays. Just as important, but now you get to interact with us, which is always super fun. So ask those questions away tonight. A lot of chatter here. Just saying hi to everybody. The 4th Horseman has arrived. All right, guys. You guys can talk. We got Chris here. Chris got a big comment. He said, shit, I want Killer Instinct Pro, but the sticks and buttons swapped out before I buy 100%. To pay that much and to still have to do those swaps absolutely sucks. 110%. And that's why we're going to go ahead and get into our first topic, guys. So let's do a little bit of this, Mrs. CC. We're going to go ahead and share this guy. So in the chat, guys, go ahead and vote in the poll because we want your voices to be heard at the end of the day, because it's going to be up to you. So we're going to go ahead and stage why we want to do this. So long and short, this is a picture of the Killer Instinct Pro, guys. But we're not going to get the Killer Instinct Pro. That's garbage. What we're going to do is we're going to take our Killer Instinct and move it into said cab like Shinku Hadouken, for example. So let me see this real quick.
I've been practically begging to do this.
Yeah, so I'll bring up a page. Let's see, where's my guy here? Okay, let's see. Let's pause that. Let's see if I can find a picture here. I got a lot of tabs open tonight, guys. We got a whole bunch of fun. Oh, here it is. It's actually in this tab. No, it's not. Where did I put this? Let's see here. Okay, it's here. So let's do this, guys. All right, let's swap. There we go. Found it. Okay, so now it's not the greatest picture in the world, but this is kind of give you guys a visual as to what we're really talking about. So Shinku Hadouken is the proper form factor. I feel like when Killer Instinct was released from Arcade 1-Up, it was kind of just like a half-baked thing. It was an in-betweener. It still had that, legacy vibes from the Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, but it also had the MK30 vibes where it was a little bit taller. So the Shinku Hadouken, as you guys know, the control panel slanted. It's going to be a slide-in marquee, not a clip-on one. And then it's going to just a little bit better of a form factor at the end of the day. So what we were planning on doing is pretty much taking the monitor, PCB, and encoder board with the control panel. Well, actually, the control panel's right there. This is why it works out perfectly. So the monitor, encoder board, and PCB, and moving it into the Shinku Hadouken. There's a lot to say, man.
But didn't you say the speaker issue was going to follow still?
Yeah, so there's a couple technicalities here. So we got Joe Sabos on board, obviously, with our marquee, because if anybody knows here, JC Art has already done this mod, and it's what kind of inspired us to do ours as well. I should actually pull up a video of that, but I can kind of show you guys in a second. But long and short, we would have to get a Joe Sabos marquee, a G.I. Joe inline riser, of course, because we want to make this a deluxe. And I contacted Joe Sabos about making. He already has the this body style for Spinal's artwork, but we would need to make it for the length of the G.I. Joe riser, because we would go ahead and put it on the entire thing. Like, this thing would actually look like a legit deluxe machine. It would look really badass, guys. There's just a couple problems here, and like you touched on here, we would probably have to get a new PCB from RK1UP, because ours doesn't play the right side speaker doesn't play any sound, and that's not like a speaker issue. We swapped out many speakers. It's like an encoder board or something issue. I don't think it's the end of the world. We could probably fix it. KI is one of my favorite games. We'd obviously swap in real buttons, possibly even real sticks maybe with this one, because we glued down bat tight all the sticks down. So maybe we swap in some real sticks. But guys, keeping on this topic right here, what do you think? Is that a strong enough contender, guys? And I'll tell you what is strong is this guy right here. Let's go. Let's go. $1.99 super chat from Julio Hernandez. Thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel tonight live from the CornerCade, ordering the 4K ALP. I love you, buddy. Thank you so much. That's pinball money right there. We need to get that John D video where he's flapping his arms and dancing and having a good time. That's what we need for those chats. We're gonna need a lot of super chats, guys. If you guys in the chat, let's see. Let me see here.
I keep telling you we don't need that much. If things keep going the way that they are and nothing comes out, because we are not buying that NBA Jam, we will have plenty of money. So Weissel says swapping the sticks is a must. Is it a must? Can anybody confirm? Because I had a conversation with B, and B said that the newer Arcade 1-ups, the sticks are pretty close to the Sanwa sticks.
So Sanwa clones.
So it wasn't really like necessary to switch the sticks. Can anyone help us out with that? Yeah, I wasn't gonna switch any of the sticks with.
I will find out once we get WrestleMania in the building, because that is going to be the first 3/4 scale home arcade cabinet that has his real joysticks. Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, pushed us for that.
Well, that being said, Killer Instinct isn't a newer cab, so maybe with Killer Instinct it's different.
Oh, and speaking of the devil, right when it's like a genie, you say his name and here he comes. Let's go, guys. Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, is here. God, buddy, you gotta stick around. We're gonna be talking about your mock-ups too. We got a $4.99 super chat in the building. Says you guys should get a Star Wars trilogy, Hydro Thunder, Gauntlet Dark Legacy, and maybe a Punisher. Mrs. CornerCade, what do you have to say about Gauntlet Dark Legacy?
Gauntlet, I would literally die.
Ezekiel actually did a mock-up for her behind the scenes, guys, and she was very, very ecstatic, to say the least. One of her favorite arcade games for sure. Ezekiel, thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel. This, again, always a big help. Of course, we can do fun, wacky stuff like the conversation that we're having tonight, guys. Okay, Johnny Blaze is in the building. Thank you so much, man, for stopping by. So, okay. Let's see here. Okay, so Killer Instinct, guys. Is that a good plan? I don't even know if I can pull up that said video here. Miss CornerCade, if you maybe want to chit-chat, I can see if I can find what I'm talking about. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'm gonna try to bring it up on YouTube.
Says if you want to pull off the moves on KI1 or KI, I would say to get the IL sticks, just saying.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. I found it here. Okay, guys.
Look at everybody loves Gauntlet Legends.
I mean, for the most part, I would give you shit about it because it's just fun because I love teasing you. But it's a cool game. Like they're all the games are cool, guys. Like this is retro gaming. We should celebrate this kind of stuff. It's all awesome. But it'd be cool to have like the whole like. I think there's just like 2 games, but I think there was like a third one on like PlayStation or something. I don't remember. But here I'm gonna go ahead and show this to you guys. Let's see. Let's bring this up here. Here we go. Okay, guys. So this is kind of what inspired us. So there's a little bit of music playing here, but this thing just looks so badass. Like,
hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
So this is JC Art here.
Someone who keeps their promises always.
Let's go ahead and mute that. But you can see the cab in the background, and you just see that form factor matching, the MK30th here. Let's get this. So right here, I want to see if I can fast forward it maybe a little bit. So he talks about the Pro, setting it up. It's just really cool stuff, guys. Like this is what I wanted from day one. Like, and we never got this. This is like a cab that is like so close, but yet kind of so far unless we are able to mod essentially and pretty much transform this thing. This is all Joe Sabo's art, high quality stuff. Show him applying it here. But again, ours would be a little bit bigger because or a little bit different because we're going to be adding that G.I. Joe riser. He uses the standard riser for this stuff. So it's going to be a little bit taller, a little bit different. But as you can see here, this would be the Shinku Hadouken, guys.
So would it be one piece or would it be 2 separate pieces?
It would be one whole vinyl piece. So we would attach the G.I. Joel riser to the arcade. You take the control panel off and you lay the vinyl down. So it's going to be the whole length. So it's going to look like a Pro essentially, which is going to be badass. But it just won't have the riser. Unless you guys in the chat, Ms. CornerCade, you want a riser on this thing. I mean, we were kind of phasing out of those risers. So this is where I thought it could be a good opportunity to.
I'm G.I. Joel all the way.
Okay, there you go. Help support a local company, of course. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, you can go up there and check it out. It's I'll put a link here in the chat, guys, because he doesn't really do a whole lot of stuff, but when he does do content, it's pretty cool there. But yeah, that thing was it's just a beauty. It's how it's supposed to be. It's the right form factor. So that was one thing that I had kind of was thinking about in the future here. So let's see here. Mike Hawkhurst actually won a KI cab on PD7's 1000th sub show, and he threw in the Joe Sabos pop-up marquee as a sweet bonus. That's incredible because that you need to swap out the marquee to that. It's so bad stock. It's unbelievable. Let's see what everybody else is saying here. So you guys were talking about the real sticks. Damian Williams says, yes, Danny, IL sticks are better. Buttons are a must. Okay, so they're because we've never really like messed with, like, we've been in the arcades and stuff, but we never really messed with like brand new real sticks on an arcade cabinet kind of thing. So
well, maybe we can do that with KI. I mean, it's worth a shot with one of the cabs just to like have it to see the difference.
All right, so that's Killer Instinct, guys, long and short. So we'd be doing some work. We get the vinyl, we get the marquee, the speaker grill covers we would get as well, and we get the light up coin door. So nothing crazy. The thing too you have to look at is like that's I wouldn't be able to sell one of the cabinets, so I'd kind of be losing out on maybe $300-400 because I wouldn't be able to sell an arcade one up that could go to something else or a different project. But that's sometimes what has to be done. I mean, the Shinku Hadouken is a bonus cabinet that we have. Oh, UD Style is gonna definitely chime in on the real stuff. Miss CornerCade, can you read that?
Wait, where?
Right at the bottom there, UD Styles. I just put it up on the. I know you're a second behind there.
IL sticks. IL sticks are definitely better, but what is SOB?
But a son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch to make
Arcade One Up ready and modding. So it looks like you have to kind of customize it to get it in. So that would. I don't know if I want to do that one. I like the simple stuff. That's the easy swaps.
Well, I bet somebody has a video out there somewhere.
Oh, for sure. Vital saying, Danny, in order to please everyone, you have to have a good size stick. Just saying. Like, I mean, I don't have any. You want to comment on that?
No. married woman.
Look at you. Look at your face. Trust me, mine's no arcade one-up knockoff. That's a real industrial Lorenzo. Well, that's your stick, babe.
What? Anyways.
I'm gonna die, guys. Okay. Oh wait, see, UD Style says Kong definitely has a video on it. Okay. Yeah, definitely. We all miss Mr. B Kong right there.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so now that we got Killer
and Mrs. Kong.
Yep. Now that we got that out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in our next kind of possibility, guys. If I can find it here. Where did it go? There we go. Okay, Mrs. CornerCade. This is a big hot topic right here, guys. This is a big hot topic. This is what you guys in the community have been talking about for very ever. And that is this 4KP at Games Legends pinball. I mean, Mrs. CornerCade thoughts, like...
Well, tell me about it. What are we talking about it for?
Well,
are you buying it for me?
Ideally, I'd love to do all of these things because this is awesome. But
so I want to transition the nook in the living room to just pinball.
Pinball Alley?
Yep.
Which we originally wanted. Well, I originally told you in the first place.
Danny wants to give me a closet for arcade one-up pinball. I'm betting to say the community is on my side.
Actually, I was looking at this thing. So if you actually, let's go over here to this website here. They have so many nice little pictures up here that we can kind of scroll through. So actually let me just scroll through here. Without the topper on, it's 66 inches high. So if we go to get the dimensions, of course, all the way in the beginning. Here we go. So it's 66 inches high. That's only 5 inches really higher. That's only 2 inches higher than our Dynamo. That is kind of high, actually, if I think about it. I was like, it's not that high. It's like as tall as Big Buck. I'm like, oh, that is a monster.
Okay, well, we have cathedral ceilings in there.
No, I know.
So
I'm just saying, like, if it was in here, yeah, 100%.
Perfect.
That would be funny. When was it recently? $12.99. Was that for the Nod sale? Let me know. Here, let's do this real quick. Let's bring us over here. Okay, so everybody definitely wants us to get pinball. Now we both have never experienced virtual pinball, correct, honey? Correct. So this would be a big a Nod sale. Oh, that's a big bummer. We just missed out on that. We should have started the pinball money videos a lot sooner, 3 months earlier. Your gaming techie here says you're definitely gonna need a pinball in your space. I do a video on Snoopy a couple days ago, but she also deserves one since she's been asking. Arcade one-up pinball is terrible compared to at games.
That's what everyone is saying.
And the
I
SSF
don't want my first experience to be crappy.
Yeah, I actually saw your gaming tech. I actually saw. So he did a lot of like Infinity Game Board stuff, like reviews and stuff. I actually saw his Snoopy video. I'll have to show you when we're off camera here, to kind of show you all of that jazz. I really wish that. Okay, obviously Attack from Mars is great, but I really wish that like the dinosaur dynasties like that, they were just cheaper. These things are so expensive. Like it's a lot. Now you were saying this, Miss CornerCade. How would we get to that price point? What were you saying? If we could afford a pinball, how would we get the money to do so?
I don't remember.
Kind of love you. Well, I'm going to tell you, we could probably afford to do so with super chats like this.
No.
All right, we got a $10 super chat from our boy Faisal. Let's go, dude. Says, I'll add to the 4KP fund. Get it? You will love it. Do you guys have this thing? Now, obviously, Miss CornerCade, you want the Mars from Attacks. That's why I showcased this thing right here. Dude, I got to be honest with you, chat. Let's just bring this guy down real quick. I got to be honest. And Faisal, thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel as always. I mean, that helps with the fun, guys. This is like in real time, okay? Like this helps, I think, we were kind of looking at it. It's like, okay, we could sell, I get like chills almost. Can you imagine us owning a pinball? Like that would actually
No,
be
because I've been
legitimately cool.
asking for like a year now.
I know, but it's like way out of our budget. So my
Is
wife.
it though? Because how much was Time Crisis?
Well, Time Crisis. Remember, we sold Big Blue and Terminator 2. So Time Crisis was really $150 for us. So I know you look at that, but again, listen, hear me out, chat. And this is where it's hard being an arcade, a home arcade owner. So these things aren't cheap, and we had to get rid of Terminator, which we kind of like regret a little bit.
Okay, so hear me out, chat. How much is the Pong table that we're going to be selling?
Well, so that's the thing.
$400 into my fund.
Yes.
Right?
So this is where I was getting to. So it sucks that we kind of let Terminator go because Mystery Coder and the boys over there, they modded that thing. That'd be really cool to like play all those games. But she was saying if we sell like 3 1-ups.
I was not saying that. You in the chat were saying that.
Oh.
I didn't say anything about selling anything.
Okay, so now how are we gonna get there?
Well, $400 is outside of the store.
Yeah.
I can sell my cow because that's got to go away. You can't have a cow in the pinball
Okay,
room.
so we're at possibly $450. We're only $850 short, and people want you. They're saying that the SSF kit is a must. I got to be honest with you guys. There's no way we're gonna be able to afford $1,000 for that thing. Like the
well,
table
you're trying
is
to sell
already.
my X-Men. I literally have someone trying to come and get my X-Men tomorrow for almost $600.
No, we're not. That's not happening.
So
we're not
full
selling
conversation
X-Men.
with somebody. He claims he didn't, and I get a message today. Can I come tomorrow to get the X-Men? No, you cannot.
So we're not selling the X-Men. Look at Julio Hernandez says, just sell one of your kidneys, Mr. CornerCade. You only need one.
No, you sell one of your kidneys.
No, you want.
No.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so wait. Jason said something. Where does he say? He said, ditch 2 Cavs, then buy it instead of the damn 2-player NBA Jam Deluxe. Don't you guys want us to review the NBA Jam 2-player Deluxe?
Get a pinball.
Okay.
Aren't you listening to the viewers?
I was kidding about the NBA Jam.
He wasn't though.
Let me think here. Okay, so thinking live. Okay, so well, here's the thing: if we sell like Shinku, then there goes KI off the table. Plus, if we're talking about Super Sprint here, like there's a lot of moving parts. It's like, what could we do now? Maybe you say goodbye to the MVSX. It'd be a tough let go for that. But if I could maybe get $500 to $600 from that would definitely help with the pinball fund. Guys in the chat, is pinball more fun than the MVSX?
You save up for something like that. So you take the $400 from the table, you set it aside. That goes into the pinball fund, right?
Yes. So Ezekiel says, sell it, Mrs. CornerCade. We will make a 6-player X-Men. Oh, gee, Ezekiel, don't toy with my emotions, kid. Don't toy with the emotions. Oh my, can you imagine? I want you to just think, chat. Like, Arcade 1-Up is not coming out with a 6-player X-Men. Arcade 1-Up is not coming out with a Star Wars Battle Pod. Arcade 1-Up is not coming out with a Sega Star Wars trilogy. Can you imagine all 3 of those bad boys in the CornerCade? I would literally lose my mind. And Mrs. CC, I think you can be on board with me on that one. 6-player X-Men, Arcade 1-Up form factor, 3/4 scale. Oh my God.
My X-Men.
Honey, that would blow it out of the water. Like, you would walk up to this thing and be like, yeah, this is mine. You would bet it for sure. Beat-Up's Arcade Loft is here. He says, sell 3 1-ups and it'll pay for the legs on the pinball machine. You sell yours for cheap, man. We sell ours for about $400 a pop, and they fly over here. I don't know anybody is selling anything less for that. It's insane. Unless Arcade 1-Up is just plummeting in style. But speaking of style, UD Style is coming in hot with this big boy. Let's go. Chat, I love when you drop the beat because this is CornerCade. Like, my other AirPod didn't charge for some God knows reason, so it died when we were doing the countdown of the show. And Mrs. CornerCade can't hear the dubstep bass in, but
you wouldn't
man,
give it to me anyways.
No,
you always have both in, and then I'm sitting here trying to talk to you like a moron. And
I always want you to have it, but you say no. No, you say no thanks, no thanks.
You never ask.
UD Style, thank you so much, man. This guy has never steered us wrong. $20 super chat. Big boy in the house says, your next LED coin door light up kit is on me. Keep pushing that energy. CornerCade crew. Let's go, man. He's the one. Well, I mean, Mrs. CornerCade too. It's really Mrs. CornerCade and UD Style, because UD Style always would super chat and say, dude, you got to do the buttons. You got to do the buttons. And then you were saying, you got to do the buttons. It's like, okay, well, do the damn buttons.
Nobody wanted to listen to us.
and then there you go. And then it literally changed our world forever. Thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of listen. We're gonna need a lot of support, guys, because I can't just put out a video. Let me tell you something. I can't just put out a video about some home arcade news and it gets 5,000 views. It's just not this kind of channel. It might get 500, and trust me, ads for 500 views, that's about a nickel. Like, so we're gonna need a lot of help, guys. And like I said, we're gonna do some stuff too. We're gonna be, I was thinking about partying with some cabs, and I don't want to. It sucks. We just got in this room. We're filling it up. But WrestleMania is coming, so I can kind of understand that a little bit. If I have to sell The Simpsons or MVSX, we didn't want to get rid of the CasinoCade, even though it's not behind us, guys. It's actually in the living room right now. We'll see what we can do with that. I know we had to move it for our... Why are you looking at me?
Because it's the debate. He wants it in the living room. I'm saying no.
That's the big debate. I love
it's still in there.
Well, we'll see. I mean, you said that the kids get to decide too, right?
I said our older son is going to be the tiebreaker.
All right, let's go.
Strongly against it being in there.
We'll find out in a couple of days, and I love it. Okay, let's see where we left off here. Julian Hernandez says, Danny, you don't want to sell any of your calves, Danny. Maybe duplicate calves. That's what we were thinking. So, again, the MVSX is a dope machine. Don't get that taken. But if you actually see behind this CornerCade, we're going to make you big real quick. Okay. You can see how high. Miss CC, can you point? Like, you can see how high. Yep, with your...
Which one? What am I showing?
Your right hand. Your right hand. Yep. You can see... No, put it down. You can see how high that control panel is compared to your standard control. It just makes it a little bit more uncomfortable to play. The form factor is just not there. It's cool because it's got all the games. But I can easily part with it. I mean, we have a ton of games here. If you're going to tell me, hey, sell your MVSX, you're going to get a pinball, something different, or you're going to tell me get a Sega Star Wars trilogy or something. Yeah, let's can go. Like, that's something different. That's something cool. So we'll see. I was thinking about partying with that. Just looking around the room here, guys. Like I said, we have 2 Street Fighters. I might be able to do something with the Simpsons here. There's always that Dig Dug cab that you want to sell so bad. So
you better get your boy.
We technically have 2 Fast and the Furious. We could probably sell one of those, right?
We have 2 MVC2s. Like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Lord.
We do have 2 MVC2s. That was the other one, too. And then we just put buttons in that. So maybe Marvel vs. Capcom 2 has to go. We have some plans here for X-Men 97 to put that in a... kind of make it like a Children of the Atom cab. Still keeping with that X-Men theme. So that'd be kind of cool.
Sell the MVSX riser.
Yeah, we could. I was thinking about it. It's actually contacting G.I. Joel, selling that riser, putting a Joel riser on there, but a smaller one where it actually goes down a little bit so the control panel will be a little bit more even. That'd be something different. Kelso's Arcade is in the house, man. Long time no see. How's it going, guys? Thank you so much, man, for stopping by. And this guy has a couple of pinballs in his arcade. He's definitely got that the Addams Family pinball, so I'm sure he's enjoying it as well. Haunt Arcade here said sell the Pong. Yeah, the Pong's got to go. It's just it's okay. It's just I could part with that. It's not nothing that's...
See, we can't sell one of the Fast and Furious because we have 2 toddlers and they always play together on them. So we're stuck with both of them.
Like forever?
Yeah. They always play together. We can't. It's a pair.
And Goofy Foot, what do you keep in the living room here? He says he keeps his favorite calves in the living room. So what is that? Oh man, I don't know. Oh man. UD Style says there is a whoa. My computer freaked out for a second. It says there is a part where you're a dubstep advocate, and I've been bass hard for the last decade and a half. You got the vibes, Danny. Let's go. I love it, dude. I love it. So guys, what do you think? Should we go all in? Now, a lot of people are saying don't sell the MVSX.
I mean, I wouldn't. There's so much on it, but
it's hard. Yeah, I know. I mean, you got like Dungeons and Dragons.
I deleted the CasinoCade off of Facebook. I don't know what you're doing. It's my go. You guys, I love all of you, but my husband puts all of these cabinets on Facebook, and now I'm spending my entire day talking to middle-aged men who have to ask permission from their wives to buy these arcades off Facebook, and it's really annoying because half them don't get back to me. The other half are I don't know. I I don't want to talk to these men on Facebook.
Long and short, guys, listen. I mean, much like you guys are going to vote here tonight, the poll is in the chat, guys. We don't have to part with anything. We get the support from you guys, and we don't have to part with anything, guys.
Assuming that support goes into the jar for what I want.
Yeah.
Because we had this jar for my pinball a long time ago, but where did that go?
Just to clarify here, the chat here tonight is going to vote on what's coming to the CornerCade. I want that to be clear as crystal. Now, I think in a perfect world, I mean, especially since there's really no home arcade company on the horizon that's going to be coming out with any cool and exciting things, I think in a perfect world, you acquire all 4 of these bad boys. So I think whatever we're going to do, what we're going to try to do, we're going to go ahead and make that work. It's obviously going to have to take some time. So like whatever we kind of make off YouTube or whatever, we're just going to have to save it. So it may be like down the line, especially for something huge like the 4K. Ezekiel, for example, was quoting me 600 for the Star Wars. So that's something that's a little bit easily and more obtainable. Hey, Viceal just said sell Dig Dug, X-Men, and The Simpsons. But yeah, we'll play it by you guys. But like again, your vote here, guys, is going to determine the next project that we got going on. Now, we also are going to keep chipping away at the light up coin doors in and around the CornerCade. I think we have 10 more cabinets to go. And then we'll be good there. And then the buttons, we have a special show that we're going to do. We're going to be making one of our cabinets here, a Monster Deluxe. We're doing another live mod for you guys, so you get to see that live and in the building. That'll be fun because it's going to be more than just one mod. It's going to be tree mods going into this thing. It's going to be some fun stuff. And the Centipede cab I kind of want to keep and make a deluxe because we're going to be doing some buttons for that as well. So we got some options, guys. Let's see where we're at here. Let's see where we're at. Oh, yes. Kelso's Arcade says, oh, my God, I feel the pain. Selling calves is painful. You're almost better taking to Goodwill and just doing a tax write-off. That's funny. Some YouTubers told me that you can actually write these things off as a business expense, like all of these arcades. Is that true, Chad?
Figure that.
Like, if that's true, I mean, come on now.
Like, maybe Travis or P-Dubs would be a good person to ask.
Yeah, I have no idea. Like, Fourth Horseman says, I sold my Addams Family ALP too much money to not function properly. The flipper lag and not being fixed almost a year is annoying. That's a good point. Lot of flipper lag on that main game. Now, I'm not too close with at games. Does that flipper lag still affect the Attack from Mars? Is it all of the like main stage games and then it doesn't affect any of the other games? Chat, let us know. Jay asks, honey, if you want to go ahead and answer this, says what calves get the least amount of gameplay?
Gosh. I would say probably Star Wars. Simpsons. What other one gets the least amount of play? Time Crisis?
Yeah, I like hopping on Time Crisis, though.
I haven't seen you hop on it.
Yeah, it's hard, man. When you have all these fun games, it's hard.
There's been a lot of business lately. We haven't really...
Yeah, like I said, I was going to play in the arcade tonight. But Miss CC wanted to go live with the community. So, hey, listen, when my wife wants to go live, we're going live.
Well, I asked you if you were doing a stream.
Rain, sleet, or snow. Yeah, rain, sleet, or snow. When she says we're going live, we're going live. Evil Genius says, Danny, whatever you do, just do not claim them on your taxes.
Why not?
Let us know why not.
I don't know how any of that works because I did an Etsy shop and I was told I couldn't claim anything on my taxes. And I kept literally every receipt for a year.
For a year.
Yeah. It was
and nothing.
Ridiculous.
UD Style says, for the Sega Star Wars trilogy, would you go all out and make it a sit-down cab or just a stand-up mod? That would be a stand-up one, and I'll get to that in just a second. Viceal says, if you have an LLC and run this YouTube channel as a business, you can write them off.
You don't have an LLC.
Also, the equipment for streaming and even the space of the house rent. That's what I heard, and I think the CornerCade is big enough. I think it's time we get an LLC. We had some merch, but the merch was crap, so I took that down. Anybody selling merch on their...
Maybe that's what we should be saving up for, is stuff to make merch.
I don't know.
because
I
the
don't know,
girl
but
can
that's
make merch.
yeah, but it's got to be profitable. Like if I could write off calves, it'd be better. But anybody that's selling merch on their Teespring shop, that quality is garbage. You guys saw that I had a CornerCade hoodie, trash. Don't ever buy that stuff. Two washes and it fell apart. So I just pulled my whole shop down because I'm not going to sit there and sell that poor quality to you guys like Miss CornerCade was alluding to, because we can make our own stuff that's way better. Let's see where the poll is at, actually, because I didn't even look at this yet. Oh, Attack from Mars is running away with this thing, guys. 40%. Miss CornerCade, you checking up on that? You want to read that poll out loud for me?
Killer Instinct. Why is Killer Instinct Deluxe? Oh, never mind. 19%. I'm here. I'm awake. I'm here.
Welcome to the show, honey.
40% Super Sprint. 21% custom build Sega Star Wars trilogy. 19%. Baby, nobody wants to see you get another thing.
Another what?
Another thing. It's my turn.
No, I mean, ideally,
It's my turn.
like I said, ideally, we want to bring all this to the CornerCade.
Well, yes.
So, ideally. Okay, where... Yeah, Damien, I'm having Ezekiel make us CornerCade hats, so we'll see what happens with that. That'll be cool. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
That.
Yeah, that was a secret. Well, I just kind of let that out of the bag. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, do we get confirmation that there's lag on, like, flipper lag on the Attack from Mars? Do we get confirmation on that? Oh, stop. My wife has got... Yeah, stop that. No, that's just baloney sausage talk. She can't have one thing after you bought 25 calves. This is all one she wanted.
I agree with this.
Okay,
so,
no.
I agree with this.
What's behind you? What bozo calf?
You're secretly going behind my back on Facebook and trying to sell my X-Men.
I didn't try to sell
have to fight you to keep Dig Dug. You sold Golden Tee XL behind my back, and I damn near cried when you did that. Now we finally have it back, obviously. I get this one. It's very expensive.
The X-Men 97 is here.
Yes, finally.
No home arcade YouTuber would ever buy that crap. But you wanted it. So that is a prime example of something you wanted. Let's go around the house. No, let's go around the house real quick. So the Simpsons, she wanted that back in the arcade. Her baby X-Men is here. The other three, that's fine. Dig Dug is still here. That would have been long gone because of the monitor issue. So that's still here. What else do we got? I can't see down that row. We got all the other ones.
Where's Frogger?
No, Frogger's gone. Yeah, they had to go. That would have been cool. That would have been cool to turn into a deluxe. I got to be honest with you. You see, we got rid of a couple cabinets, but this is before, honey, that we knew like all these companies existed. Like Greg from 99 Lives Arcade, G.I. Joel, like over there, G.I. Joel Gaming, like all these companies. We had no idea, man. So. Okay, so Kelsey's Arcade is kind of speaking upon that. He said, hey, definitely get the 4KP. It's awesome. Your gaming techie says, flipper lag is only on Zen tables, but it's gotten better with latest updates. Not gone, but if you've never played virtual pinball, you won't even know what we're talking about. It's honestly a question you wouldn't even know. It's good to know. Yeah, we got a lot of support for the pinball. Trust me, guys, I want to play the pinball too. That's fun. Like, all these things are fun. There's not one that I'm like, oh yeah, screw that. Like I said, ideally we would love to bring all of these to the CornerCade. That'd be dope. 4KP will lead it to a VPX, and then the floodgates will open. And I assume that's a mod to get all the tables. I have no idea how to do that, guys. We're still trying to figure out how to soft mod the Simpsons. So I don't think we're gonna have that as an option. The cool thing, though, honey, and chat, this would be like our first multi-cade, because all of these are multi-cades, but this is our first multi-cade where you can actually purchase tables. So we would have to then become, at game shills and talk about ad games a little bit more, because which would be cool.
We'd have something to talk about.
Yeah. So they had like their NOD National Owners Day event recently. So they do these events that then they put the pinball packs on sale, but I think they went up. Like P-Dubs talks about this stuff all the time. I think they're more expensive now, but long and short, you can buy the pinball pack. So we would buy said pack for $35 or whatever, get a couple tables, and we would have new tables on the machine. That again, it's kind of like I'm talking about. It's like, man, that's like a lot of value. So that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, no. Just, in my opinion, it's not an arcade without pinball. I don't know.
No,
and
you're
what man out there or woman who's into arcades doesn't want to expand the arcade? I'm literally asking you to expand, open that damn door and expand the arcade to make it larger. And you're like,
when you're
I'm
doing
gonna
that
sit
with
on
your
my
hand, it
hands.
literally went into my screen. That was so trippy. Okay, that's not the issue here. The issue is like this isn't an arcade one-up pinball where I might be able to find this bitch for like $450
You're
and be
not
like,
though.
okay, I'm
That's the
going
thing.
in.
Even like on Marketplace, they're still expensive. The arcade one-up ones.
Well, no. I mean, with
And then you're like buying trash for that price. I wouldn't even do
that's
that.
that's the
like
thing.
my pushback.
Yes, that's the thing. It's like, yeah. No, the
So,
four. Trust me,
anyways.
guys. And I said on this channel before, the 4KP is the creme de la creme. I mean, At Games has finally mastered that.
And don't I deserve that?
You're such a bozo. Of course you do, but like, that's a lot of coin, guys. Retro gaming guy is here. Let's go. Saying virtual pinball coming to the CornerCade. Am I hearing this right? Hopefully, man. We'll see what's up, man. I'm hoping to see if we can get all of this stuff because this is all cool stuff at the end of the day. So we're gonna touch back on all these. I want to just want to spray it all fields real quick and just hit this, that, and the other to let you guys know kind of what we were thinking. So let's go over here to the big bad boy, and we're gonna bring this guy up right now. This here, honey, is, and I know you'll get it in just a second. This is the Ezekiel Chicago Retro Ranger CornerCade project. This is the Sega Star Wars trilogy, guys. And I'm going to be honest with you. I know everybody voted, but good God, this thing would be a beauty. This would be, let me get a little bit closer here. This would be a fully custom build arcade cabinet from top to bottom. And it would replicate, let's see if I can get this. It would replicate this guy right here. So let's zoom in a little bit here. It would replicate the real arcade. So this is a picture of Ezekiel's real Sega Star Wars trilogy. And my plan would be to put as many Star Wars games as possible. So obviously the main attraction is going to be the Star Wars trilogy, but I'd love to have the Battle Pod on there. There's a lot of cool games arcade wise for the Star Wars franchise. I mean, this is one of my guys right here. This is one of my favorites, honey. Just like the pinball means a lot to you, the gauntlets. This is kind of like mine. This is kind of like, this is cool. And we got to play it. I got to play it a little bit again. And the Star Wars Battle Pod was amazing. For anybody that's a channel member, I put it on as a channel only, member only video on our channel. But that thing was so immersive and so insane. But the stand up here, we went to go play it at the Garcade, but like the stick on it was kind of broken, so it like kind of killed the experience. But it was cool getting back into feeling the feels that is that Star Wars arcade. And talk about feeling the feels, man. Let's get this party started. That is right, dude. Weissel is hitting the show. He's going all in hard, man. Another 5 memberships gifted. Thank you so much, dude, for supporting the channel. Get the bass bumping. Tonight, this is so cool. Papa Brad is now a member. We got Pixelated. Travel R is a member. The Chosen One coming in hot. Automating Nature and Gramps Arcade. Thank you so much, Weissel, for giving out those memberships. Really means a lot to us here at the CornerCade. Super cool stuff.
Do you even take a breath during that?
Sometimes I tend to not take breaths the entire show. It's a lot. Thank you so much, man, again.
Thank you.
So Relapse here says, I'd take into consideration doing next whichever is the cheapest and easiest to complete. That's very interesting because that's kind of like the approach I was taking, but I was like, hey, let's leave this up to the chat here. Let's leave this up to the community. Let the community have a say. Since they're the ones that are always supporting us, why don't they get to pick? And maybe we chop away and figure this out. Now, obviously, like the Sega Star Wars, we can do at any time. We just had to get a couple home arcade companies aboard, and Ezekiel's got to cut the wood and all that jazz. But the At Games Legends, we could that's a build and buy and done. That is, but that's the most expensive, I would assume, out of all these projects here. Killer Instinct would be probably the most we'd have to mod. And then at the end of the year would come Super Sprint. So Super Sprint's not going to be here for a minute. The problem, though, is that you have to buy the problem with Super Sprint can be kind of expensive. You've got to buy an arcade one-up. It's like a shell. Then you got to buy the actual system itself, which is like $600, depending on what system you're putting it in. Then you got to go ahead and buy the graphics and like the marquee and all that jazz. So it can get up there. But Super Sprint is so cool, and it stinks that it's
like,
so
what
expensive.
games do you really think are going to come out between now and then that we're going to buy?
Well, I guarantee you, we're not buying that Golden Tee Space Invaders baloney sauce. It's just coming out. God, can you imagine if we couldn't mod? That's what we'd be having to look forward to. A Golden Tee Space Invaders cabinet. Oh my God. Makes me want to throw up in my mouth a little bit. So, chat, what do you think about this one? Let's go back to the actual concept design. This would be like the arcade one-up form of this. Now, I would assume that this guy would stand around a big buck hunter height, or we're looking at the dynamo height, 63 inches high. I would obviously get with Ezekiel. We go down all the measurements. Yeah, the Kubert Tetris cab too. Oh God, it's just I don't know, too much. Retro Gaming Guy said, "What about a Gauntlet Legends or Dark Legacy from Mrs. CornerCade?" That was kind of like on the outside looking in. It'd be really cool to do. And I truly believe, guys, that if arcade went up and like these home arcade companies aren't really like producing the stuff that we want, or they're in this new form factor, maybe we go ahead and we buy, said cabinet. I mean, it'd be in a midway form. So we buy another Mortal Kombat and we get with our boy Ezekiel. As far as if WrestleMania goes the way I hope it's going to go and what I assume is going to go, then you might be seeing a lot of mod projects out of the CornerCade. I think that would be really cool because we can actually get the titles that we want, not the ones that we're forced to get at the end of the day. Jay says, welcome to all of the new CornerCade crew members. Wait until you see all this peppery fire sauce coming content coming your way. Yeah, it's really, really cool stuff. Thank you, man. But yeah, this is one of mine. I wanted to show you guys because it made the top 4 for me for sure. I think this would be a really, really cool project at the end of the day to do. Again, we just get the side art, the marquee. It's going to be custom built. It'd be running on a Pi. Actually, this one would probably be running on a PC because I'd like to get the battle pod going. So, I don't know. And like Weisel says, seriously, Arcade 1-Up missed out on an opportunity to make Gauntlet Legacy Cab with all of the gauntlets on it. It would have been a great seller.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of cabs that would have been bangers. And I think at the end of the day, Arcade 1-Up tried. It's just the retailers were like, we'll take a PlayStation 6.
Like, but they have Gauntlet.
Yeah, but that was thrown into like they bought that cab for Mortal Kombat, so it's like.
No, but they could have thrown the other ones on there. Is all.
Yeah, that would have been nice, doing something at least. Yeah, I don't know. It sucks at the end of the day because like the only ones that are affected are us, and we have to put all of our faith into buying groups at retailers that just really don't know this product. They know VR headsets, they know soundbars, they know TVs, they know computers, they know tablets, they know cell phones.
The people selling it though don't know it either.
Yeah, maybe. Wait here. I want you to wait. Hold on. Do this again. Here, I want you to say it into the camera. Go ahead. What you just said. Look into the camera right there and say it.
At Arcade 1-Up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't know how to sell their product.
Then that was one of the big takeaways here. RGT85 touched on it. Michael B, the Game Genie, touched up on it. You already know I touched up on it because the whole community was in a raw when I said you lock the door and you say, boys and girls, you better order some Chinese or pizza because we're going to be here all week. Tell your families we ain't going nowhere until a deal is done and we get you this to the retailer kind of thing. And if they would just say, hey, screw it, we'll just buy 5,000 and move the drill. Like, you got to have some negotiating skills. And, gotta love Cyrus, right? But Cyrus, my 2-year-old son could bench press Cyrus, so there's no way he's bossing anybody around in any boardroom at all. And I don't want to go down this tangent at all, Mrs. CornerCade, but that's the most aggravating thing. It's like we got this pencil neck.
It's not even
dude.
that. They don't have the passion. So like John D has the passion for the titles and the games and the arcades. Cyrus doesn't. Nobody that I've seen there has the passion for any of it. So if you don't have the passion and the fire for what you're selling, what
You're
is
just
it?
you're
Yeah.
just waking up every day. This is
Yeah.
my
You have to
job,
be
and
passionate and have that fire. If you don't have it, you're not going to sell it.
and he, you know, again, he may have that, but he has never shown it. You know, John D has gone on, you know, streams after streams. Just for an example, and he has shown it. He has gotten on. Even DMAC has gotten on streams. And he might not have that passion, but I mean, good God Almighty, like you got to fight for your job. This is like your company could be going under, and you're just like, absolutely.
When you're
Like,
passionate and you have that fire, it's a career. It's not a job. That's the problem. Is it's a job for them, not a career. If you're passionate and you have fire, it's not a job.
yeah, I mean, that's like the frustrating thing. But again, they don't talk to us. They don't talk to anybody, and we don't know at the end of the day. You know, James Hates Everything has put out some really, really cool, good videos about, you know, Arcade 1-Up status and their legal disputes and all that jazz. They seem to make a lot of money, and it's crazy to me because they make this money off of like an Infinity game board or whatever. Can you imagine what they'd be if they did all that fun clown stuff all day, right? But if they also put out some actual banger titles, like now things just skyrocket. I mean, think about it. We saw the numbers, guys. They made $14 million in 1 month alone just selling the brand new Dynamo cabinet. If you could take that design and implement it to other games, I mean, man, oh man, that would be really cool. Like, but it's just like it's a lot of if and ands and buts and nuts kind of thing. But
Butts and nuts.
butts and nuts, man. So okay, so here, let me let's get to our last kind of thing that we were going to talk about here. But it doesn't mean the show's over, guys. I just wanted to touch on this guy. So this guy is the monster super sprint that Buy Stuff Arcade just blew us away. Now, obviously, we wouldn't be getting the $4,000 machine. But, Miss CornerCade, you see this live in the building. This would be like in a Shinku Hadouken, a Mortal Kombat form factor. What do you think? Is that worth the money? I mean, I love this game. You know, we were playing it. We had a blast playing it. What do you think, though?
That's exciting. Definitely think we'll get it.
So this would be...
It's going to be expensive.
Yeah, that would be...
Again, nothing's coming out. So, like...
You save the money to this kind of thing, yeah. Yeah, look at Veisel's all gearing up for Super Sprint, man, because he says he can't wait. Now, this will come later in the year. So yeah.
The thing is if it were to be made, how much would it be anyways? Like, you have 3 steering wheels.
So
you'd have to have extra support to hold that. It would be a larger cabinet.
Well, this would be going in whatever cabinet you get. So if we get a Mortal Kombat, it's just only going to be 2 steering wheels, or you could do 1 steering wheel. I would get the 2 just because it'd be fun playing against each other. So they don't have anything on their website right now, but when they did show, actually, you know what? I can put the video up here because chat, you guys have seen it. Let's keep the chat active. Let me float over to Buy Stuff Arcades here real quick. Because I think it's in the $500 mark. So you'd be buying the cabinet, which if you can get a cheap one, you know, for $300 or $350, you'd be buying the cabinet, and then you'd be buying the actual steering wheels and box, and then you have to go buy the artwork. So like I said, it's not a cheap thing at all. It's gonna be a little bit up there, but if I can get their let's get their video going. Okay, if we open up this all right, let's go over here. Let's share this screen for you guys so you guys can see. We'll show it. We'll bring up the pricing here for you guys. And then let me make it big here. Oh, here, actually.
I think like what I really liked about this product is that it seems like from what I saw from the video, and I watched it a while ago, is there's like a price point for everyone. There's like a version for everyone. It's not just this $4,000 thing that has come out and only one person can buy it and afford it.
Yeah, so
which
here
is pretty freaking neat if you ask me.
So you're going to be a little bit on a delay here, but here's the ALU one. That's like the 3-player one. That would be really dope actually to have. That would be like my number one. That one right there, honey, that you're seeing on your screen. That would be really, really cool. Now, this is the one I think we would end up getting is a 550 one, the 2-player. You'll see it pop up right there. Yeah, right there. There you go. So that's, and then they make like different skins. So this would be really cool to say the least. Like, this is one of my favorites, and you get like 75 games with this thing. It's not just the one game. Yeah, Yeah, Thor Casey. I mean, we would at least do 2 wheels, 100%. I think ideally you'd want to put in that At Games Legends. I think that'd be really fun to have. That'd be really cool, man. Oh my god, it's like at this point we're gonna need to get a basement for all of this fun stuff. But and then they show them playing like the real, $4,000 one that they made. But it's such a fun, simplistic, stupid game. It's great. It's just so cool. But yeah, so let's harness back here on the chat here. We gotta see what the poll is like, Mrs. CornerCade. Where's the poll at? Do you want to read the poll out loud?
I don't even have it on my thing anymore.
Okay, it's not there. Okay, that's okay. Here, I got it over here. All right, we got the Killer Instinct Deluxe at 23%. At Games Attack from Mars 4KP Pinball 38%. Super Sprint Arcade 1-Up Mod 19%. Custom Build Sega Star Wars is tied with 19% as well. Guys, we got 73 votes in here. Let's go. I mean, so somehow we have 73 votes with only 54 people watching. So I appreciate the show up and show out for the this is your guys' decision, guys, and you guys are voting here. It looks like it's going to be, we don't close the poll out yet, but it looks like the 4KP is running away with it. Yeah, and Jay, this is the thing too. It's such an iconic. Super Sprint is such an iconic and uniquely controlled arcade game. I have such a fond memory of playing the spinning wheel and smacking the accelerator pedal lap after lap. And Jason already says the decision has been made. Now, I think, guys, that we need to do some kind of we need to be able to. You guys need to we need to have some kind of counter here. Like if I went into, I don't know if what we could do.
Oh boy.
We can have an image. So here, guys, this is what you just throw this up there, right? We'll throw the CornerCade logo on there because it's going to chill now. But what if we did some kind of image jar, right? And every time that we would cash out, it'd be month to month from YouTube. We can kind of show you the progress. And would that help, Chad, to say, hey, look, our funds are going to somewhere? You know what I'm saying? It's not just a $20 super chat in the win kind of thing. I think that'd be kind of cool. It can show the progress, kind of like the pinball money tip jar. And that would be really cool to kind of see that in fruition. So I don't know, Chad. Let us know. We'll throw some ideas out there. But it looks like that might be the one, honey. Are you excited?
Oh yes.
Now, okay. So how many games does this like here? Actually, if that's in the lead, guys, let's go ahead. You keep talking, honey. Let me pull up.
Talking to begin with.
Well, how about you start talking? How about
talking.
that? And then I'm gonna show a video here. So that might be the winner. I'm over at Games website. Give me just a second, guys. Oh, where'd it go? It disappeared. There was a video.
Calvin Wong said, sell half your cabs and you'll get there faster.
Well, I mean, I don't know. That's kind of what Mrs. CornerCade was saying. But I don't know.
I didn't. I never said that. If you look back at your stream, it was you and the community.
It was us in the community that wanted to sell the cabs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys, she doesn't want to sell the cabs. I mean, I tried. But she's not feeling it. So here's a little At Games, promotional video. When this first came out, we showed it on our stream. I don't know. This one might be the one. I don't know. Thor Casey says, you have the Fast and Furious pairing. Super Sprint would be kind of redundant, in my opinion. Expand your horizons in the wonderful world of pretend steel balls. The virtual pinball. I don't know. I think the Super Sprint would kind of blow the Fast and Furious out of the water. I don't know. I think the kids would have fun playing on that one regardless, too.
Well, yeah, we'd have to have both.
We got to have it all. Oh, my God. This is funny. Yes. Okay, so Viceland says, yes, track the super chats. And where the money goes to, that makes us feel like we're buying the cabs for you. Keep you talking, Danny. Got to keep up that energy. Absolutely love it, man. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Maybe we can. I mean, but so this is hard. So I was thinking about we were doing mini mods. I was thinking about getting a 19-incher for Time Crisis, but I think we're gonna go all in here. This is very, guys. I gotta be honest with you, Miss CornerCade. This is very nerve-wracking for me to have to make. This is a huge, insanely huge purchase, dude. And this would be pretty cool. I got a smile on my face. This is cool, and I'm happy. For you at the end of the day, and this is cool. I like pinball too. For everybody that says oh, Danny, Arcade 1-Up. It's all Arcade 1-Up with Danny. I get it. But they, this is a cool product too. This I can enjoy. I can
Mhm.
definitely get behind what At Games and Zen Studios are definitely doing here. So I don't know. We'll see. I guess that's the winner. I mean, do we go ahead? Do we go ahead and do we do it? Do we end the chat, guys? Like, or do we end the poll? I mean, do we end the poll, guys? I don't know, guys. I don't know. It looks like there's gonna be no coming back from this one. Although the super sprint went up 20%.
It was the video.
What was that?
It was the video.
It was a video that said, "Oh yeah, I'm changing my vote." Well, you can't really change it, but yeah, that's funny. The polls aren't reversing itself tonight. Jason says, "Yeah, I mean, we'll go ahead. I think that's about it, man. We'll end that poll, guys. I think it's the now. Does everybody here have this? Yeah, I'm telling you, you know, it says your gaming techie. We'll have to watch this video when we're done here. It says the SSF kit is a must. To so definitely need the 2000. I don't know if we can go all in on that. And this is like a kit that's gonna just make the bass thump and rattle, but it's gonna be in our living room. I just don't think we really. I'm sure the accelerometers in there are just fine, but no, Julio Hernandez, I love you. Place the order, buddy. We're about okay. Let me.
Well, I
here.
was trying to look. I didn't want to be rude. I thought we had someone that wanted to buy the MVC2 and the Pong table.
Okay, I want to be fully transparent with the chat because that's what we do here. I'm not going to show you the YouTube analytics, little personal stuff, but I will show you we're about $300 in, guys. So we're only $800 so short. Which again, following with what you're saying, buying the MVC2, God, what a trade for that! Can you imagine the Pong table and MVC2 for the At Games Legends 4KP? That might be just insanity. Like that would be a steal of a trade. Brett Burner, I know. Look at everybody's recommending it. You should really get the SSF version. It adds much to the experience. I mean, guys, if we can get support from you, then by all means, like let's do it. But like, I would have to get it pre-installed. I don't want to have to do all the install kit to that. That's just looks like a mess. Yeah, we did. YOLO, Danny, let's go. Ezekiel, let us know in the chat. Can you make that Star Wars trilogy? Is that something you can fabricate? You told me $600. Is that a possible thing? Let me know in the chat, dude. Yes, Papa Grad, we just did miss a sale, but there'll be more sales. Trust me, we're not getting this tonight kind of thing. Like we gotta save for it. UD Style says, which of the options are you most passionate about though? Actually, all of them. So Killer Instinct, and this is what made the Final Four, guys. Killer Instinct is absolutely awesome. I think in a deluxe form, it's one of my favorite fighters, honey. You've been pushing for the buttons to replace on that, but I knew in the heart of hearts that I was going
to push that thing off the balcony. If the Pro wasn't so expensive, we would have gotten it already.
Yeah, so she knows
to like upgrade it.
I love Killer Instinct. That's a very fun fighting game. The soundtrack is the best soundtrack in arcades, period. Like that attract mode, KI2. Oh man, it's just so dope. Like, so it's just iconic. I love it. Obviously, Sega Star Wars trilogy, insanity. Super Sprint. Oh my God, guys! If you're a subscriber to the channel, you better follow. You better follow and hang on tight. Buckle up your seatbelts because we're gonna go for a wild ride, guys. Because I envision that all of these at some point would make it to the CornerCade, but we're starting out with the 4KP from At Games. That's right. You can't call this just an Arcade 1-Up channel anymore. We got the MVSX and we're going to have the At Games 4K Pinball, which will be super cool. And guys, it's a tribute to you guys at the end of the day, much like this one coming in hot. Let's go. Shoot lasers. Julio Hernandez, thank you so much, man. $10 super chat. Do it, Danny, for Katie. Let's go, guys. Another one in the bucket. And guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and make that little cool icon to kind of show you guys the progress. We'll keep it on screen because you guys at the end of the day are helping supporting the channel. That's what this is all about, guys. We're being fully transparent with you guys. Mrs. CC, I can't even. Oh my goodness. Like the 4KP. Thank you so much, Julio, for supporting the channel. Like it's just whew, that's a lot. Pinball. What are you looking up over there?
Trying to see if I can do this thingy.
Okay, she's doing a thingy, so it's very transparent. Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, says, I will only make it if you buy the pinball from Mr. CornerCade. Oh my God! It is all on the line tonight, live at the CornerCade. Okay, if you do that, hold on. Ezekiel, you got to call into the show. Can you call in tonight? Oh, that'd be so cool, dude. I know he's made other... the thing that sucks about being a home arcade YouTuber, like a new one, right? Is all of these guys, all of these awesome guys, the John D's of the world, the Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, Jason, our moderator. I want to have all these guys on, right, that have never been on. You know me, guys, at the CornerCade. I always want to have collaboration with people, bring people on. All these people have agreed to come on, right? But they have to touch all the other channels first because they promised everyone else first, and we're the last. We're the caboose. And I'm like, oh my God, it stinks. But dude, I'm gonna tell you something that doesn't stink, Mrs. CornerCade. This is insanity. I don't want to. Oh my goodness, I can't. It's so big. It deserves another one, honestly. Go ahead, Mrs. CornerCade. Take it away. I'm blown out of my seat.
The deed is done. Katie shall be made whole. $50 super chat from Jason. Thank you, Jason.
Big super chat going to support the channel. Man, can you do the math? Can you add this up real quick?
I can't because, well, actually.
I'll let you do. Scroll all the way up. You add this up. I mean, guys, your support here. I mean, we're close to what? I would assume $100 here. Going to the 4K pinball. And guys, we are a small channel. I know you guys are hyped every day that we're on. We're a tiny, small channel, guys. We're not a big, 30,000 to 100,000 subscriber channel. We make peanuts here at the CornerCade. What you see behind me, guys, was me saving our, what was that, pandemic checks. We got like 2 or 3 stimulus checks. And we're paycheck to paycheck. These are all on credit cards, guys. So we're trying to pay off a little bit of that debt. We have some plans that we're kind of shifting things around. But guys, with your continued support, we don't have to do any of that. We don't have to sell off. We can keep the calves. But the duplicates, I think we can agree on. If we can get rid of MVC2, the Pong table, maybe the Street Fighter Shinku, depending on what we want to do mod project wise, I think that's a good opportunity. We don't want to get rid of anything, but I think that's a good opportunity. Again, pinball wouldn't be necessarily in here. It'd be out in the living room, which would be next. And obviously, guys, we would bring you mad loads of content with that one. And that's going to be kind of hard because, yeah, our daughter always wants to sleep in the living room. So maybe we bring the pinball into here and it can fit right here. We do a little content for you guys. We got the 3 cameras set up now.
Oh, he's excited. He's talking very fast.
Well, I'm always talking very fast, to be quite honest with you. But Jason, thank you so much, man.
Yes,
thank you. Everybody, obviously, for supporting the channel. This is what's up. Now, I've gotten a lot of comments on this, guys. Now that we've kind of moved to the right direction here, you must get that SSF kit. Chat, tell us about this SSF kit that we keep hearing about now. Oh man, woo, that was a lot. Papa Brad says CornerCade is now an arcade 1-up junkie. Can he go a few months not buying subpar arcade 1-ups like that NBA Jam atrocity? Okay. Yeah, the NBA Jam. Well, what's concerning about me is that form factor going forward. Like, that's going to be... Oh, Julio, come on now. Well, of course, we're going to get a live unboxing, but that's what, to me, that's kind of like the scary notion. Like, and we, obviously the guy, the bigger channels had a discussion here. Like, hey, what if it was Gauntlet Dark Legacy in that form factor? Would you buy it? The 2-player Gauntlet Dark Legacy, but it's a Slim Jim with a foot pedestal.
Well, yeah, maybe to get the PCB and encoder board out of it.
I mean, that's you're not wrong. Hey, we're a mining channel now, so maybe that's the thing. But yeah, I mean, it's easy to say said cabinet, like you said, Danny, Sega Star Wars trilogy in that form factor. Oh, you're damn right. I mean, Jesus Christ, we buy X-Men 97 for fucking sakes. Like, of course we're gonna get that, but it's kind of just like, it's like, well, what, can you picture a dynamo like that, like a Street Fighter dynamo, like Third Strike? Like, that would just be weird looking. It's super thin. But I did say, guys, give it a chance. I think you should give it a chance. Get your hands on it. I mean, at the worst, you buy it and the thing's wobbling around like no other. You just return it. Like, buy it to at least get your hands on it, to at least say, okay, this just isn't for me at the end of the day, or it works or it doesn't, whatever the case may be. I'll tell you what does work, and that's this guy right here. Let's go, baby. Guys, we got a $10 super chat. Weissel is going hard in the paint. I feel like it's a competition here between Jason and Weissel. Super chat's going absolutely off the wall. Thank you so much, man. Always for supporting the channel. Never use credit cards unless you need to pay them off every month. Here's for the SSF kit that you will hear the ball slapping around on that thing. Interesting. Okay, so you're going to get ball movement, and I would assume that the base
sounds more realistic.
Yeah.
Which is important to me.
Oh, Jesus.
I love pinball.
She's like, I love pinball. Weissel, thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel. Really, really do appreciate it. Oh my God, yeah, this is gonna be a big ride. I was not expecting this, guys, tonight. I was hoping maybe second Star Wars trilogy will take it away. I knew the favorite once we put the pinball in the thumbnail. I said this is gonna be the favorite because you guys in the home arcade community have wanted us to get a pinball for so long, and it'd be kind of cool, it'd be a new experience for both of us. Live unboxing as well. We've never touched a V-pin in any format once ever. So it'd be pretty cool. Okay, so Evil Genius says, I mean, you can hear the chains going off behind you, almost insane. Oh, I mean, is it that loud? Like, we can't, if we're gonna be playing at night, won't we, like, will we wake up people? Like, how loud is it? Let us know. Oh, let's see here. Damian Williams says, the SSF kit sounds like it's gonna wake up the kids one night. So he doesn't know either, but yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be booming. Nope, nothing but love for you, Jason. The best mod in the business, as Mike B says, 100%, man. The dude's got like 19 monitors set up to model these things. UD Style says, Danny, don't listen to the hate. I'm telling you right now, I'm buying that NBA Jam 2 player. In fact, I already bought the lit up coin door, IL buttons, and Sandwich 6 upgrade for it. I'm really about it. And this is what I'm saying. Try it out, guys. Don't knock it until you try it. The whole community blasted the CasinoCade, and we had a blast playing that on stream. We have a blast playing it off stream. Yes, guys, I'll always say the CasinoCade should have never been made. But it's here. It's what we have to deal with at the end of the day. We would rather have a cuber or a bubbles
I wouldn't say
cab.
it should never have been made, because if it can fund other projects, fine. But I don't understand the form factor right now with the NBA Jam 2 player, because now, once again, we're changing the form factor, and here we are. Where are we going to put that in our arcade? It's not going to work.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's
you have to have it back to back with another one of its size. Otherwise, you're gonna have all these gaps.
Yeah.
It's gonna look goofy.
So and that's what I said when I first saw it. I was like, oh my God, NBA Jam 2 player. They're listening. That's dope. And then I'm like, my eyes just went down because you see the control panel. Immediately, I'm like, what the hell is that? And I'm like, why does it look so skinny? Like, literally, that's how I had the reaction. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta look at this. So it was like, oh man, this is rough.
Have you ever read the Amelia Bedelia books?
I mean, I've heard of them.
It's like the Amelia Bedelia books. She listens just enough, but not like she listens, but she messes it up every time. So they listen just enough, but they mess it up.
Yeah. So it's, again, and maybe from the lawsuit they had to change the form factor. Maybe because it saves them money. I don't know. We're gonna find out more and more as. Maybe this is a one-off. I would assume that this is the form factor going forward. Now, again, if this was like a Turtles or something, I think maybe we have just a slightly different conversation. But you just made NBA Jam 2, so it's just an awkward title. It just shows you at the end of the day, maybe they don't have as many titles as you think they once did. Fred Burner says, speaking of the CasinoCade, where is this on the background? We actually had to move it in the living room. We were doing a little mod project last night, so we needed some space, and we just kept it in there for right now. But it's still here in the building. Oh man, let's go. Okay, so Thor KC says, I wonder if the form factor changed because it wasn't designed by someone who is no longer with the company. That's kind of what we touched on here. But I think they might have dropped that lawsuit. I don't really follow too much with like that stuff. Again, I don't care about millionaires fighting with millionaires. I want the games, guys. Figure your shit out and bring us the games. Like, enough. Like, stop. Like, nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to be able to play the games, have fun, bring you guys content. It's just like, oh my god, it's enough is enough at the end of the day. Okay, so we're hearing the ball roll around in the play field. Is that worth $1,000, guys? I mean, wouldn't you be able to hear it anyways on the play field, man? And I thought we were gonna get Arcade 1-Up Pinball, and Mrs. CornerCade's like, no,
I've been telling you from the beginning we weren't getting that, but you don't hear me when I talk.
Oh, you're the best. I love you so much. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm in the actual YouTube now. I'm gonna go like these. We got a lot of likes for these super chats. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna go ahead and like these guys. Scroll all the way up, man. The conversation is just a boom, and you guys have been what a show, man. What a show. We guys had. Does anybody have anything else to add tonight? I mean, we touched on what we're gonna bring next to the CornerCade guys, and clearly the At Games 4KP Pinball 1. But that doesn't mean we won't bring the other projects. I think they just get put on hold for a little bit longer, or in case, if Arcade 1-Up or any of these home arcade companies don't come out with something, now we can bust out a fun mod project that we can certainly do. And that won't stop us, guys, from doing the light up coin doors that we still want to do. And we got a couple cabs here that need some buttons. But yeah, I don't know.
We all pretty much need buttons.
Oh, it's only okay. Hold on a second. It says your gaming techie. The SSF kit is not 1,000; it's 500. But I thought maybe if they install it, it's an extra $500. I think that's the okay. Can you imagine us trying to install that thing? I thought on the At Games website, guys, it said $2,000 for the SSF kit. The SSF kit.
We have to get it.
It's not just a bass boost; it gives tactile feedback, so it feels like a real machine. Oh, okay, cool. Jason, thank you for clarifying that. It's $400 plus a $100 install fee. Okay, that makes it a little bit more attainable.
Good night, Visel.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to wait for a sale. 100%.
But do they normally run sales?
When is the National Owners Day event sales, guys? Is it like every 4 months or something? Or is it month to month? How does that work? Let us know in the chat, because, I don't know. Here, actually, why don't we, since this won, let's go over to their website and let's check this bad boy out. Let's give a visual to the peoples that are watching here. Boom. All right, Mrs. CornerCade, let's fire this up. Let's let it rip. Let's do control and let's zoom in a little so everybody can see. But before we start, guys, we gotta. I mean, we're gonna have to try to find some new super chat sounders. I mean, geez Louise, let's go. Guys, we got a $4.99 super chat from our boy Arcade. I like my Arcade 1-Ups. Like I like my women. Thick. Let's put that on a t-shirt.
Ezekiel, did you get that?
Yeah, Ezekiel, you make the shirts, my guy. Did you get that? Let us know. Arcade, thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel. Again, slap it in the bucket. Mrs. CC, I'm going to have you behind the scenes. I want you to add all this up because this is the start of the fund. So we're going to have to give that graphic on the next show that we go on. We're going to have to put that up in the corner, and we might have to get some pinball money videos at this point because this is going to be hot. This is going to be exciting. I cannot wait, guys. Okay, so let's see here. Price is $14.99. Now, is there a different? You probably wouldn't accept this different skin if it was cheap. I don't think it's cheaper if a different skin. Like you want to do Star Wars? No, not Star Wars. It's a Star Trek. wait, hold on. Do you want to do Star Trek? What about Snoopy?
Did you want Powder Puff Girls instead of Street Fighter?
Oh my god, I can't with you. Okay, so here we go. See, now this is where I was looking at, guys. Look at. See, a $2,000 with optional surround sound feedback kit pre-installed. I told you, chat. I told you. I'm not an At Games Legend guy, but it looks like. See, the prices are right here. So it's $2,000, guys. Chat, you were wrong. Chat, you were wrong. It's $2,000.
Add to cart.
Add to cart.
Well, no, because it's $2,000 right there with surround sound feedback pre-installed.
Yeah, so it's $2,000. Oh, because I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was
Reading is
misconfused. I
essential.
misremembered. It's $2,000 total. That was my point. I thought the At Games Legend was a little bit cheaper. It's $1,500 in this thing stock. I thought it was like $1,000. Holy moly, guys! Jeez, Louise, my goodness, that's a lot of coin. Add to cart.
Vital shop pay.
Oh my god, dude, that is a lot. Okay, here's the tables that it includes, though. I mean, you're really only gonna play Attack from Mars, right? Am I right? Are we gonna
No,
really?
I'll play them all. It's an investment.
Well, I mean, but these ones are At Games tables. These aren't really like the Good Williams, tables. I mean, you could buy those, right? Wait, chat? Can you buy? Can you buy the? Can you actually buy like the other like Star Trek and stuff like that and Snoopy? Like, can you buy those? Chat, help us out. Help us out. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, man. Let's do this. Julio Hernandez, thank you so much. We got a big $20 super chat. I hope this helps, guys. Of course it does. Let's go. Really want to see Pinball in the CornerCade. Good night, everybody. Have to be at work at 7:30. Thank you so much, man, for supporting and signing off. Really cool stuff, man. Julio Hernandez, thank you so very much. You guys rock. This is why we go live each and every day, each and every week for the community, guys. This is all you at the end of the day. You guys make this show just that much better. Yeah, Evil Genius Entertainment, Gottlieb, Zachariah, Williams, all of them. Like, so we're gonna. Is there like a shop where we can see all these titles? Hmm. Let's see. Is there a shop somewhere? Let's see, guys. Let's see. Let me go scroll here. Let's see. Is there a shop? Maybe Miss CornerCade, if you could get on the website on the back end here. 32. Let's go at the 32-inch playfield, the 4K. All this cool stuff we know about. DMD display. This is gonna be really sick. Holy moly. There should be. I wonder if there's a shop somewhere. Miss CornerCade is gonna look where we can actually see the games list. This thing weighs 130 pounds.
It's only 30 pounds more than an arcade one.
Yeah, that's not too bad. And it's going to be an easy build for the most part if we don't have to do the SFX kit if it comes pre-installed. Can you imagine playing pinball, Mrs. CornerCade? I'm just like looking at this field like insane. So yeah, I know.
Pinball packs?
Yeah, pinball packs, I think it is. Where did you find that? Universal HD pinball packs? Well, we want the 4K pinball packs.
Legends
I
4K.
see. I see right here. Okay, there's Dr. Seuss, Gottlieb. Okay, Zen Studios. Okay, let's click on Zen Studios. That sounds familiar to me. Guys, we would be we'd be like Michael B. making all this content on this stuff. That's insane. So you could buy this one table for $5. Why is the Attack from Mars one only $5, but the Addams Family is 15? I feel like we're getting gypped here. The Attack from Mars is cheaper. Should we buy Twilight Zone? You guys are gonna have to let us know what kind of pinball packs we need to get.
I would like the magnetic cup holder for my Stanley.
Oh yeah, the
right off.
The customization for this thing is actually be kind of cool too, because you can do a lot with the plunger head and stuff. Look at me talking pinball. Let's go. Oh, thank you, Jason. I think I might have found it. Yeah, Pro Ball. I know a lot of people are saying you just missed the nod. Where there'll be another sale, right, guys? When do they run the sales? Legends HD. So I can use the HD Universal packs, or do I need to use the 4K? Yes, Evil Genius. Evil Genius, you have one of these things? I can't remember. I know you got one for review, I think, right? Or did you actually get one for yourself? It's hard to keep up with everything. Let's see here. Yeah, let us know, guys, in the chat too. Mike Hawkers, what 4KP did you get? Which skin did you get? So we can use. Let us know in the chat if we can use. Do they have to be the 4KP pinball packs, which I would assume, but I don't know. I don't know if things. So Gottlieb, let's go to Gottlieb because I've heard of that one before. Gottlieb. Okay, they don't have too much. That's where I heard of Golly. Was it the black hole? Yeah. I'm trying to think here. This is all new to me and Mrs. CornerCade. We're just both circling around here. And Mrs. CornerCade is adding to the total. While she's adding to the total, honey, here we go again, guys. Let's go. We should just keep that beat going all night. Tony C, thank you for coming in hot. $5 super chat. Pinball money. Give the people what they want. You betcha. Let's go. Mark's Mental Arcade coming in hot with a $10 super chat. You need to get the At Games Pinball for the channel. Guys, with your support, we're going to make it happen. And thank you, both you guys, for super chatting. So I'm going to give you guys another one. Let's And that super chat blew away Mrs. CornerCade as she's like standing up, and now she's in my camera. Look at. She's trying to be all discreet. She's like, I gotta use the bathroom. Right. So here, real quick, let's get the super chat down real quick. Yeah, just be careful. She's going backstage now. Okay, so chat, help me out here. We only have to buy the 4K one, right? Oh, here's a 4K. Okay, so pinball packs, pinball net. Wait, is that a subscription that we have to pay for this? This might be a whole nother slew of things here. 4KP, there's control deck. What is all this stuff, guys? What is all this stuff? This magnetic cup holder, that's kind of cool. I wonder how heavy duty that stands up to the test of time. And there's that SSF kit that you guys were talking about. So wait a second. Hold on a second. So if I just bought the standard and bought the Legend kit, wouldn't that be... Oh, no, it'd be the same price. Oh, damn. I thought it might be cheaper. Okay, you don't need a subscription. Thank you. Let's see. I'm trying to read the chat here. See if we yeah, sorry. Hey, what? Yeah, right. I'm a little bit behind because I'm busy reading all this stuff. It's great as long as I can be entertaining for you guys. Oh yeah, the 4K. I know the 4K packs don't work on the HD. I watch enough home arcade content to know that. I just didn't know if the HD packs do they work on the 4K? Kind of like vice versa. There, let us know. Interesting. Okay, so Evil Genius says he has the Addams Family with the SSF kit. It's great. They did a great job with those machines, with those new machines. Okay, so HD does not work on the 4K. Cool, 100%. Now I got that. We're in the right space. I know At Games is putting more support in the 4K anyways, which I don't really agree with. They should kind of go with both. What's National History? Oh, that's just the dinosaur one? Well, you already get that on the... Don't you already get that, or is that a different one? Yeah, Amazonian. Don't you already get this included? Why would you buy this? Here's Taito. Yeah, like these aren't like real. You want the actual stuff, right? Like the Zen Studios. This is what we're gonna be looking at. Are all of these real tables that were in real life? Like this Godzilla Kong. Wouldn't it be cool if they could do like Stranger Things? Who owns that? Oh, the Gottliebs aren't included? Oh, I thought that was included. Okay, I guess it's not. The National History title is not. Thank you, that 16-bit guy. Okay. Yeah, that'd be dope if they had like Stranger Things on there. Oh man, that'd be some cool stuff. Oh, so there's the Addams Family, so we could buy that. I don't know if I'd want that though. I don't see. It's hard because I don't have like any nostalgia for some of these tables. Like I know I played from Attack from Mars, and that's some cool stuff. I have played Godzilla. I have played Stranger Things. I thought that was kind of fun. Oh, Retro Lab Rat says, wait till you see pinball tables at Extreme Gaming Cabinets build. They ship to the U.S. also. Free Indiana Jones. National History was my favorite. Jason says, no, many are custom games that were not real cabinets in real life. Gearbox, DreamWorks, Peanuts, Star Wars. I'm going to have to catch up on this, guys, for real, because you guys are helping educating us a little bit on how. Yeah, and that's what I hear too. Pixelated. You need a PC with VPix pinball tables to get all the pinball. Listen, if one of you guys, it will pay for it kind of thing. If you guys can do that for us, I think Jason said at some point he was able to do that. It would be incredible because that would be really, really fun. And Papa Brad, he's like, order it now since you're getting all this super chat money for it. Well, we want to get it on a sale 100%. That's what the tip jar is going to be in the upper right hand corner here. We figure we keep a little tracker for you guys from show to show. So going forward, we'll be able to do that. Kind of just like we'll put a logo up here that every other show will update it where that CornerCade logo is. And we'll go ahead and do that for you guys. But I think my wife was calculating like the money that you guys raised to help support it. And when she gets out of the bathroom, I'll kind of go over that. You got locked in the bathroom? Yeah. Okay. I thought I locked it, but I didn't. Okay. Your gaming techie says most Zen are not real tables. They are video game like tables. Some exception of the list of Williams tables. But Snoopy, Godzilla, etc. are most of them are not based on real. See, I want the ones that are based on the real tables. Like that's where you get the nostalgia from. Yeah. So, pull the money from this show to put in the 4K jar. Of course we are, dude. How much money did we raise tonight, honey? I know you were calculating out. Dude, $150. Now the thing that stinks.
Wait, 160. Sorry.
Okay, so 160, incredible. Now, obviously, YouTube takes their cut, guys. They take 30%, and I'm not a math major, but Ms. CornerCade, what are we looking at? That's like what 60. God damn, that sucks. I should just start putting up you know what we should start doing is do a direct, like
still got 110.
Remember Goofy Foot? He just said, "Hey, I'm just gonna buy it to you directly. Like we're not gonna mess around with this YouTube jazz." But if I put something on, oh wait, what is this? Oh, that would be interesting.
What?
Well, hold on. Okay, let me just. Okay, nobody. This is a fake demo that I'm doing live and in the building, guys. Don't. This isn't gonna take anywhere. What if I did something like that? And it was up, yeah, like that. See that super chat icon? Look at that, guys. Now that's just a false thing right now.
I'll take it down.
We just put that up there. You link it to a Cash App or something, and then YouTube doesn't get their cuts. Does that work? Cheat the system kind of thing. That'd be kind of funny. So we were looking at the pinball packs, honey. I see Damon Williams and all the time. I mean, like, think about it. Like, they took $50. Like, that's your guys' hard-earned super chat money. So that's what we'll have to do. But yeah, that'll be super fun to kind of show the progress here. All right, let's see here. So pinball pack tables, let's get this out of the way. So yeah, we were talking about you can buy it, and then the accessories, honey. You were looking at that cup holder.
Yeah.
There's
funny. No way that would hold my Stanley.
Well, let's take a look. Let's see. It'll tell you how much it'll weigh. Look, they got the little water bottle in there. That is really funny. Let's see how much. Trying to think. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, here, down here. Does it have a weight? No, it doesn't have a weight limit. Somebody left a comment. Does the job but not worth the price? Yeah, there's no weight restriction, so we don't know if the Stanley will be able to support that weight for that little guy. It's a whole nother discussion, but for $25, I don't know. Fits a Coke can, yeah, pretty much. Yes, Damien, yes. The 160 plus the previous 300. I had that designated to do like coin doors and buttons and all that stuff, but yeah, maybe we go all in and just kind of do that, and then we kind of figure that out inside this CornerCade.
I guess I'll have to look at this later. I'm trying to find a money jar thing.
Yeah. We can. I can get creative.
Platform has it built right in. What's the other platform? StreamYard or whatever.
StreamYard, yeah.
Has it built right in. You could just do it. There's a money jar app that you can just like click on and put what your goal is, and then every time you get a super chat, you just put in.
Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really. They also have that counter that that you can do like when you do giveaways and stuff. But I like to do the trivia questions because the people that really tune into us will know those said trivia questions. This is exciting stuff, guys. At the end of the day, we were looking at that. I'm glad you guys could join us along this ride, guys. You chose the 4KP Attack from Mars Pinball is coming to the CornerCade. We're just gonna have to give it a little bit. I mean, we're already what, 4? You said 460. You didn't really do the math here. What was it? 460. Well, 450, I think, because YouTube's got to take their share. Hey, that's the SSF kit right there. So we're rolling strong, guys, and with your continued support, we're gonna get there. I promise you. Miss CornerCade, do you have any final words for tonight's show?
Thanks for being on my side.
Oh, you're so funny. That's a good question, actually. Mark's Mental Arcane. How much money total, included shipping and tax, would you need for the Act Games Legends Pinball?
See, that's why we need this visual for everyone.
Yes, let's do this, guys. Let's bring this up real quick. Hold on, before we get out of here, because we love you guys.
I can do it on my. Or do you have it up on yours?
Yeah, I'll put it up on. Okay, so let's go over here. Take a look. Okay, let's see here. We are 4K. Let's do. Oh, look at that! You can actually see all of them. So all the same price. So we're gonna scroll down here to the Attack from Mars. Boom. Okay, let's see. Let's add it to cart. Obviously, you guys said the SSF kit. Okay, let's check out. Oh, we gotta do all this stuff. Okay, I'll just continue as me for right now. Hopefully it doesn't. I just doxed myself. That's great. I just doxed myself. All right, who cares, guys? It's for you. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So we're looking at 2,000. So shipping's $100, which is it is what it is. They have a discount code. That's what I need to know. Do they have a discount code? I'll just dox myself. That's fantastic. But let's see if they have a discount code, guys. That's what we really need. Free shipping will be great. I think we're going to wait for a NOD event. Guys, you're going to have to help us out and look for those sales for sure. Oh, yeah, Goofy Foot. We're getting support from the community on this one. So we're not putting this on a credit card because I can't do that. My other credit card, making the minimum payment, I would pay it off in 14 years. So we're not doing that sideshow stuff. That's why I was going to sell some one-ups to just pay off their credit cards because I don't want to. Do you know how much interest that is? It's a 30% interest rate. I'm paying on a $4,000 credit card. I'm paying like $14,000. It's insane. It's insane. Rexer Show is joining us tonight. Did you do a Michael B e-bag for the Pinball CornerCade? You're learning from the best. That's what we're doing. We're not e-begging. We got the CornerCade crew members supporting the channel. That's what we got. But it's however you want to phrase it, my man. However you want to phrase it. We're here live. We're trying to get Mr. CornerCade a pinball. We're trying to sell some of our one-ups, see if we can do a little bit of both here. Yes, Papa Brad, 460 is a good start. 110%. Oh, yeah, you want to see the tax. Okay, well, let's see. I think it's all... Yeah, no, it's all... The tax is all there. For some reason, it doesn't calculate tax, question mark. I don't think there's tax on this thing.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
Well, no, it just says... I mean, I could just order now. Should I hit that button by accident?
It'll get declined.
It'll get declined. Yeah, I was like, yeah, say no to debt. 100%. Say no to debt. Let's see here. Yes. Okay, guys. Yeah, shipping is $100. Yep. Yeah, that's after I dox myself. That's okay. All right, guys. All right, that's it. So it's gonna be a total of $2,100. Jeez Louise. My God, that's a lot of money. We'll see what happens. I mean, we're off to a start. So that's going to be our goal. That's the goal right there. Pixelated. She wants to get the Attack from Mars. That's what we're looking at. I mean, that one would have some nostalgia for me too. As far as the other ones, I mean, they all are kind of cool looking, but the Attack from Mars is where it's at. Oh, let's see here. That's the question. So far, it's the whole community. I mean, we had a ton of people super chatting tonight. The super chats were flowing, guys. You guys raised $160. Again, of course, YouTube takes their cut. But we're at $460, guys. Really cool stuff. Yeah, it's true. Nothing compared to a real pinball. And this is supposed to be as close as to the real thing as possible. Again, we have never had a V-Pin before, so this will be a first ever, guys. We appreciate your support as always. Mrs. CornerCade, do you have any last or final words?
Good night.
You don't have any words to the community at all. You're just good night. Do you want to play me a Street Fighter?
No.
Why not? Oh,
because it's 12:20.
Because it is
and we have to
12:20.
get up in a couple hours.
All right, guys. I appreciate everybody being here tonight. Obviously, we had a rocking show. Super chats are flying, guys. You are the best. Always supporting the CornerCade. Absolutely love it, guys. Leave a comment down below, guys. What do you think? CornerCade is going to attempt to acquire a At Games 4KP Attack from Mars. Holy moly. SSF kit. Good God almighty, guys. This could change the CornerCade forever. And obviously, we want to do those other mod projects in the future as well, guys. We got a lot of cool, exciting stuff. Even though the home arcade companies aren't putting it out, we're going to put it out for you guys. We're doing a lot of mod projects and buying pinball. Let's go, guys. This is Danny and Mrs. CornerCade from the CornerCade, guys.
Oh, wait.
Should we hold the presses? Let's go. You stopped the outro, and I appreciate it. Let's go. Chris Nooner. Sorry, man. You're always going to be Nooner in my heart, guys. Let's go. Chris with a $20 super chat. One more for the road. Thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel. You guys are going to put me to work tonight. I'm going to be on the phone coming up with the graphics because we got to bring the graphics for the pinball money. We got to get that John D video pinball. I got to hit up Mike B for sure. Miss CornerCade, you're going to do the math here. Guys, good night all. Everybody, we love you. And 100% Rexer, they take 30%. And I understand I hate it, but it's just all part of the plan here. It stinks. Guys, give this video a like on your way out. This is Danny from the CornerCade. Speaking for Mrs. CornerCade, let's go, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.